from Lizzie's Roller Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a Halloween collab with Lizzie and Billy. I just made that up. Anyway, today is our Halloween collab. We are doing Treasure Studios Art's Halloween Secrets. It was created by Rachel Treasure and it was made for Rachel Ray last year for their Halloween collab. And me and Billy decided we wanted to work on this painting. It is huge. It is, oh gosh, I don't even remember now. An 80 by something. It's big. I don't remember offhand how big it is, but I have my Halloween decorations here. I got it from Michael's because I went to Michael's the other day. Ain't it cute? So it's going to be my friend during the collab. I had more decorations from the vape shop, but I don't know where my niece put them when she cleaned out that closet. So now I have to go looking for it. So today is the first giveaway, and this is what your prizes are going to be. I'm using them right now. And I made a haunted house. This one I made, I'll just pull it up off of the backing. This one I actually made. I didn't want to put just a magnet behind both of those, so I actually stuck them to a button. And I made this boo scary, I don't know if it's that scary, but it's a ghost, because I'm going to be telling a story about maybe a ghost today. And then I got you this little pumpkin. So whoever I pick to win, you will get all of these plus this washi tape, and it's got little eyeballs on it. I think it's so cute. I actually wanted to keep this one, but I decided I'll just give it away to one lucky winner. Will get all of this in the mail. And make sure you fill out the form down below if I call your name, so that I can get all your address information, your YouTube name, etc., etc. Fill out the form so that I know it's you. And I actually haven't checked the forms to see if anybody's actually filled them out, so I think I should do that after I get off this video. So anyways, let's get at it. I finished 2 sections earlier yesterday. This has been a crazy week, crazy weekend, and yeah, I just wanted to diamond paint yesterday to get my mind off of crazy stuff. If you're around on the weekend, you know what I'm talking about, but it was crazy and I just wanted to diamond paint. So I'm gonna go with, I'll do the little bit of hearts that are here. So last week's video, Billy asked me a question, and I was like thinking, oh gosh, what? I don't even know what kind of story to tell. But then I remember one time when I was working. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a background story of my old job. So I worked for a pharmaceutical company. I worked there for 17 years, and it's here nor there why I don't work there anymore. But if you watch other videos of mine, if you've been with me for a while, you know why I'm not there anymore. If you're new to the channel, I don't work there anymore. But before, they were pharmaceutical. They were always pharmaceutical. They're owned by a pharmaceutical company, but when they first opened up in town, they concentrated on paintballs. So at the time this happened, it was when it was paintballs, when we worked there. And I was in the compounding room. We call it the compounding room. That was the inside of the capsule of the paintball that has the paint. So when you shoot the gun and the paint explodes, the ball explodes, the paint inside, that's what I was doing. I was in there. So it was like the night shift. I worked 8 o'clock at night till 8 in the morning there. And it was the night shift. And back then, because it was paintball days, we were allowed to keep the doors open to the room. So I had the doors open to the room and I was draining. Now draining, you drain it into big, large totes, and one batch went into 4 different totes. So I had all the totes lined up, and then I had the hoses and I was draining them into the totes. And I would, on an average night shift, I would drain sometimes up to 5 of them a night. So I was in there and I was draining, and I was in there by myself, because when you worked in compounding back then in paintball days, you worked by yourself. There was 3 people in our department. 2 would be in the gel room. That is the room that makes the outer part of the capsule. And 1 person would go to compounding. And we would rotate. We would rotate which days you went where. So this day, it was my turn to be in compounding, which is fine, cool. I didn't mind being in compounding back then because I worked alone, and I just liked it. I liked it a lot. So I was working away, and then I looked up and somebody walked by the door in a white lab coat. Now, we did not wear white lab coats back then. We did when we went back to pharmaceutical, but at the time of the paintball days, we didn't wear the white lab coats anymore, or we didn't have them yet. Let's just say that. So I'm like looking, and I see somebody walk by in the white lab coat, and then I like took a double look, and I walked to the door and I stood outside, because outside of the door was the warehouse. So the big warehouse, and at nighttime the lights would be off, but when you'd go into the warehouse the lights would turn on. And the lights were off and there was nobody out there. And I'm like, that's weird. I just seen someone walk by. And then I went, after I finished draining my totes or whatever, then I went into the gel room, which was next door. But see, the door that I saw the person was over here. But there was another door here, and it went to the hallway, and then I could go to the gel room. So I went out that door, went into the gel room, which they have a door over here that goes out to the warehouse too. And I went in there, and Gail and Ryan were working, and I said to them, I'm like, did you just walk by the gel room? I mean the compounding room. And they're like, no, we've been in here this whole time. And I'm like looking at them like, what? No, you had to have walked by the compounding room. They're like, no, Liz, we didn't walk by. And I'm like looking at them all weird, because I'm thinking, what the heck? So then I went back into the room, because my tote was still draining, and I'm like, oh, I better go back in case a hose explodes. I went back into the room, and the machine was turned off to the pump. And I'm thinking, what the heck? I did not turn it off. So I was like, it kind of like rattled me a little bit because nighttime there was spooky as it was because we were there alone. At the time this all happened, we were really down staffed. So it wasn't like there was a lot of people in the building on nights. There was just a handful of us there. So I knew that they were, okay, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. I knew that it was only me and them and a few other people. And yeah, that kind of spooked me out. And like people before, when I first started there, said that they seen somebody in a white lab coat in the middle of the night as well. So I'm thinking, did I see the same person as they did when they first started? When we first started there, like maybe a month or two after we started, some people on night started seeing somebody in a white lab coat. So yeah, that was my weird encounter at, it was called Zap Paintball. That is why. If you ever see my email address, it says zapmom69. It's because when I first got my very first computer and my very first email account, I was working there and the guy asked me what to name it in the store, my email address, and then my ex-boyfriend actually said, well, why don't you do Zap Mom? So I did Zap Mom, and I don't know why I put 69 in it, but I did. That's the year I was born. Just say that. No, it's not, but whatever. People are like, how rude of it. I don't care. That is my email address, and I've kept it, and then everybody's always embarrassed when I say my email address. I'm like, I don't really care. It's just a number. You guys all have dirty minds. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, so that is my spooky story about work. And I don't really try not to. I'm like thinking, what has ever happened to me? And then I remember that time at work that I can't justify who that person was. And like, it was really, really weird. And none of us wore white lab coats back then. So it made it even doubly weird. Yeah, it was pretty spooky there on the night shift for sure. Especially when there's only 3 of us in the back working. And you got this big old empty warehouse that you had to go into a lot because as soon as I was done draining, I had to go out that door to go around to go to the elevator to take it upstairs because they actually feed the fill from the upstairs down into the machine. So it goes into the encapsulating machine from the top in hoses, and then it injects it inside the capsule. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool working there. Same way you make gel capsules for medicine is the same way you make a paintball. And it's all food grade products that are in medicine that were in paintballs, really, except for the medication, obviously. But yeah, I really enjoyed working at that job. It was my favorite job. There goes the fridge, thank you, because it was kind of driving me a little bit nutty right now, and I don't want to be nutty. Yeah, so I finished those. No, I did not. I did not finish that, see? That's why I really miss that job. I don't miss working nights because that place would never give me the opportunity that where I'm working now gives me by being able to stay on straight days. They don't care that you have medical issues at that other place. So I would never had the opportunity to go on straight days like I am where I am now. And yeah, but work-wise, I enjoyed working at the pharmaceutical place because I actually use my brain there. I don't use my brain where I work now. If you know what I mean. If you've worked factory work, you would understand what I mean. Like with the pharmaceutical place, I was dealing with medication, a lot of paperwork, ingredients, math, you know. You use your brain and you feel like you're being useful. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like where I work now is just repetitive work and you watch. You don't really contribute much to what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Does everybody get what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain. I hope I am explaining it right. The job I'm doing now is just repetitive, boring. The same thing day in, day out. Paintballs, not paintballs. Well, even with the paintballs, there was paperwork and stuff. It was just more, I don't know. I use my brain more. That's all I gotta say. Like, that's what I mean. I use my brain a lot more. And I felt like I accomplished something at the end of the shift. But with that said, it also brought worry. And I would always bring home worriness when I got home from work. The job I have now, when I leave there, I don't think of that place until I go back. You know what I mean? If you guys worked a job like me, you would understand what I'm saying. But I did enjoy immensely working for that company until they stabbed me in the back. But that's a whole other story. It's a whole other story. And I hope they miss me there because I was darn good at my job. And I ran that awesome machine like no tomorrow. So that was after when we became pharmaceutical. It all changed overnight. But yeah, I did truly enjoy working there. Enough said about that. It's not very Halloween-y now, is it? Well, my story was, but that's about it. Working that job too, I missed a lot of Halloweens. A lot of Halloweens, especially when I had to work the night shift. I remember one year, I think I was on days though, but my ex-boyfriend that I had at the time, the one that would never leave, you know, the one that stole money from Sarah and Tyler, that's a whole other story too. He did have a good heart sometimes. He went out and bought, because at the time he had a job, he went out and bought a Halloween costume for Alyssa. And Alyssa was like, I don't know, 2 years old maybe at this point. And he bought her a little pumpkin Halloween costume. And when I came home from work, he had it on her and she looked so, so, so cute. Because, you know, there was a lot of Halloweens that I missed for my kids because of working that 12-hour shift. And like what Tyler said, Tyler kind of upset at me yesterday when he said, I worked so much that he don't remember very much of childhood with me. And it's true, I did work a lot, but I was a single mom. Even though I had a boyfriend here and there, I was still a single mom supporting these 3 kids on my own. And it was hard. It was hard. I had to work hard. I had to work hard to give them a roof over their head and the things that they wanted and needed. And yeah, I missed a lot. They did a lot of crazy, crazy stuff behind my back. But I guess all kids do it. But I was just blown away. Like, sometimes they tell me stories now, and I'm thinking, where the heck was I? Like, what was I doing back then that I did not realize this was happening. Yeah. So, yeah, that story you told about the stealing of the stuff. Oh, I got an earful from my ex-husband from that one. And I'm like, don't put the blame on me. I work 12-hour shifts. You have them you have them on my days off, and you didn't even notice either, so don't put all the blame on me. So yeah, that is that story. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the replay of yesterday's live. It was super fun. You know, Tyler can get all spazzy and stuff, but he truly is a good kid. Like, we had our problems back in the day. Maybe someday I'll get into what happened between me and him. But you know, he was a troublemaker when he was younger. Like, but I had to give some tough love to him, and it hurt so bad to do it, but I had to do it because I had to get him to wake up, and I feel like now he did wake up. And he does have a lot of regrets of what he's done, and he wishes now he had finished school and done what he had to do, but that's a whole other story. But I'm happy that he's got his life back on track, even though he's living in my basement. That's a whole other story. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get the tablet out, and we're going to draw the winner of the 3 cover miners that I have here. I hope you guys like them. And the washi tape. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back, and I'm going to go into YouTube. It's slow. I have 2 tablets, and I gave one to my daughter, my brand new one to my daughter when she started college. Well, it's not brand new anymore, but it was to me at the time. And I kept the old one, and now I wish I had given her the old one instead, because this button now is sticking. Well, this girl right here, she was bad. Oops. I turned it on. She was a nurse in Canada that killed a lot of elderly people in the nursing homes. She's a bad woman. She's in jail now. She'd kill them by injecting them with too much insulin. Crazy, right? It is. So I forgot what I was doing. I had a brain fart there for a minute. Halloween collab with Billy. So I want to copy and we're going, aw, why did it do that? And we're going to paste it there. We're going to include repeat comments, filter comments based on specific text. No. Filter duplicate users. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. There. And I got it in. How many words there? Oh, I guess I got to get them. There was 19 comments. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. And I'm going to press, ooh, look at the train. Just in time for the train to come out. And the winner is DDA Secretary. Congratulations. I hope you like the cover minders I made you, especially for you. I am using them right now, but I will put them on a cute card in the mail with the washi tape. If you fill out the form that is down below in the description, I will send this off to you. And congratulations. I hope you like it. I hope you like the cover minders I made you. And that is it for the giveaway. There won't be another giveaway until not this week, but the following week. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. So my question for Billy this week is, what would be your, if you could be anything this year for Halloween, what would you dress up with? What would you dress up like? And why? What would you dress up with? What would you dress up as, and why would you pick that? That is my question for you this week, Billy. I'm quite interested to find out, what would you want to be for Halloween this year? Not saying that you have to be it. I'm just saying, if you had the opportunity to go out for Halloween or go to a party, because, you know, we're old now. It's not like we go trick-or-treating anymore. But if you went to a house party or just out to the bar, what would you want to dress up as? What do you think would win you that first prize at the bar? That is my question for you this week. You know me, I'm not that kind of person that likes to dress up. One time I did go to the bar and I dressed up as I was pregnant. Okay, don't judge me that I was pregnant at the bar, but it was because I went out with my friends and I was pregnant with Tyler. And I dressed up as a pregnant nun. I know, I'm going to hell for that. But that's what I dressed up as. Thought it was kind of funny at the time, because, you know, nuns are not supposed to be pregnant. And I was very much pregnant. Very, very pregnant, because Tyler was born in November. And yeah, I was like 8 months pregnant. So I was huge. And he was a 9-pound baby. So 9 pounds, 8 ounces, I mean. So he was a big boy. So I was very, very large. Let's just say that. I was very large. So that is my question for Billy this week. And my question for you guys in the comments, even though there is no contest this week, but I still like to know, what would you guys want to dress up as if you had the opportunity to dress up as something? Would it be gory? Would it be cute? Would it be sexy? Because, you know, we are older and sometimes women like to dress sexy for Halloween. Sometimes I look at those costumes at the store. This is how I think. And I'm thinking, that'd be pretty nippy to wear in October. Because, you know, I do live in Canada, if nobody doesn't know this. And it gets very cold here in October sometimes. Sometimes we might have a mild October, but sometimes we have a very cold October. And lately they've been cold Octobers. So right now it has cooled down immensely here, which kind of makes me sad already, but it is what it is, and that's what's happened. But yeah, it is pretty nippy outside. So I went I think I told you guys that I went to Michael's and that's where I got my Halloween decoration here. I wish I'm gonna on the weekend try to find those other decorations. I don't know what, I'm gonna probably have to call Monique and ask her what she did with them. She probably took them out to the garage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what she did with them, to tell you the honest truth, or if she took them downstairs to the basement. So, because I had them in that closet for a reason, but not like anybody listens to me. Oh, I just heard Gigi snoring. I don't know where he is. He wasn't around when I got up to go make myself the coffee. And my coffee is stone cold right now because my house is very cold. Yeah, because that's how I think. I'm pretty sure the air is not on, so I'm pretty sure it's cold because it's cold outside. But I'm feeling pretty nippy. You know me. I always have to wear a tank top because I feel like, sometimes I feel like I'm going through menopause. Like, I don't even know. Like, I had a hysterectomy. Okay, if you're a guy, I'm sorry you're going to listen to this. Sorry, Billy. I'm going to talk girl stuff for a little bit. I had a hysterectomy like a long time ago. And I don't know if that affects you going through menopause early or not. Because I feel like I'm too young to be going through menopause just yet. I'm only 47. And like, people talk about hot flashes, but I really don't know what hot flashes is. And I don't know if that's what I'm experiencing or not. And yeah, so I don't really know. I don't know if it's that or if it's just my sugars acting up and I'm feeling hot all the time. I don't really know because right now I don't feel hot at all. I feel kind of nippy. I might have to grab my throw blanket that I have right beside me and put it on my legs and stuff because I want to diamond paint, but I have to switch out for a little bit and work on Bling Bling Wednesday. I have a little craft that I picked up from the pink raspberry that I'm going to do this week for Bling Bling Wednesday instead of starting that new kit just yet. So I'm going to show you what I got from the pink raspberry, and or should I save that for Thursday and start up the other kit? No, I think I'm going to do it for Bling Bling Wednesday. And so far I have nothing for an unboxing this week. I know I didn't do my bullet journal. If you're lucky, you might get another video today with the bullet journal. I haven't decided yet. Let's see how I feel when I'm done this video. I just basically, all I want to do is diamond paint. And then I have to change out to do other stuff, and you know, I just want to diamond paint. But at some point today, I do have to go grocery shopping because we never went yesterday because the live went way long, like 3 hours, like crazy. Who's on for 3 hours? I don't know. Us people were. That's what happened. But with that said, I'm gonna let you guys all go. And I will see you guys next Tuesday for the Halloween collab. And then I'll answer whatever question Billy has for me on Wednesday. And hopefully I have a story to tell with it. I think my story was a little bit drawn out this time about work, but it is what it is. I don't even know if I have Halloween off. Even so, I get off at 6 o'clock, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, doesn't Halloween fall on a Saturday this year? So yeah, I might be working. I don't know. I'd have to check the calendar. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm working or not this year. And I'm sure everybody is getting excited for the retreat. If you don't know, there is a diamond painting retreat happening in Texas. Unfortunately, I cannot go. I was debating it, but then the pandemic pretty much happened, and there is no way I could even cross the border. So the retreat is out for me. But everybody that is going, I hope you guys have an awesome time. I hope people videotape and stuff and do little vlogs. I used to watch a vaping guy, and he would go to the vaping conventions and he would do like vlogs, and they were like the best. I loved it when he would go, like he would travel to these conventions, because and then, you know, he'd show clips of, you know, him hanging out with his group of vapors. I actually did a diamond painting of them all a long time ago, because I was really a true heart fan of them. I don't so much watch them anymore. It kind of died out when I got in, well, pretty much when I started my YouTube channel. I stopped watching the vaping videos. I subscribed to him, obviously. I was a Patreon of his. That's how much I loved him. I am not no more because, well, financially I couldn't afford to do it anymore. It was him and Ruby Roo I was a Patreon for. But when I went off work for my surgery, I just stopped the Patreon for them, because I just didn't want to try to come up with the money. And, you know, my income went down, obviously, when I was off on surgery. I only got paid, you know, medical leave. So, yeah. And then pretty much after that, I stopped watching them. And I was watching more diamond painting videos, and just diamond painting overtook my life. Yes, it did. Diamond painting took over my life. Has diamond painting taken over your lives? And that's the thing with me. When I find something I like vaping, like diamond painting, I become very passionate for the cause or the project. And there's something going on outside. I can hear stuff. And yeah, like I get really involved and really into it and into YouTube and stuff. And that's like totally different than my friend Mo. She's nothing like me. Yeah, she got into diamond painting, but she doesn't watch anybody's videos. She's not in the YouTube community. But, you know, I get more passionate than she does, obviously. I don't know. I just feel like I'm at the point in my life where I'm home. I just enjoy YouTube. I don't even know how to explain it, but I do enjoy this community a lot. It has really changed me in a way for the good. Like, I don't know. I love my channel. I love every single one of you that comes on and watches my videos. I can't believe people watch my videos. And I'm just truly humbled and blessed that you guys come back every week to watch me. And the people that comment every week, I love your comments. You don't even understand. It makes my day, and it makes me think. Because sometimes, you know, when you're a creator, you think to yourself, should you even be doing this? Like, should you just give up? But then you get that one person that tells you that you're the first person they wait to see come up on their feed to watch. And that just makes you feel so special. you don't even understand. When this lady told me from the States that I was the first person that she always wants to watch on YouTube, it really made me feel happy. And I feel like truly blessed that I have amazing people like that have come into my life. And I just want to thank you all. I wouldn't be at where I am now if it wasn't for all you guys. So I thank you guys so much. I don't want this to become a sappy Halloween segment. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that I'm true and I'm here for you. And that's all I want to say. With that said, I will let you guys go. Take care, everyone. Till next time. Bye. Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.